The Nikon Z90 is quickly becoming one of the most talked about upcoming cameras in the APS-C mirrorless space, and for good reason. While Nikon has yet to officially acknowledge its existence, growing industry chatter and consistent rumor patterns suggest that something significant is in development. Many photographers see the Nikon Z90 as Nikon's long-awaited move to re-establish a truly professional DX format camera in the mirrorless era. For years, users of the legendary D500 have been waiting for a modern successor, and the Z90 appears positioned to finally fill that role. As expectations build, the Nikon Z90 is now being closely watched as a potential turning point for Nikon's APS-C lineup. At its core, the Nikon Z90 is expected to arrive as a high-performance mirrorless camera designed for photographers who prioritize speed, reliability, and effective focal length over sheer sensor size. Rather than pushing users toward full-frame systems, Nikon seems to be preparing an option for those who want the advantages of the APS-C format without compromise. This includes wildlife photographers who depend on reach, sports shooters who need fast response times, and action photographers who value portability without sacrificing performance. The Nikon Z90 could represent a deliberate attempt by Nikon to serve this specific audience more directly than it has in recent years. From a positioning standpoint, the Nikon Z90 appears intended to bridge a critical gap in Nikon's lineup. Since the transition to mirrorless, Nikon's DX offerings have largely focused on entry-level or mid-range users. While these cameras are capable, they lack the rugged build, advanced autofocus, and high-speed performance that professionals and serious enthusiasts expect. The Z90, by contrast, seems poised to offer a more robust experience, echoing the spirit of the D500 while updating it with modern mirrorless technology. This approach could allow Nikon to retain longtime DX users who might otherwise feel pressured to move to full-frame systems they don't necessarily need. One of the major appeals of a camera like the Nikon Z90 is the inherent advantage of the APS-C crop factor. For wildlife and sport shooters, this effectively extends the reach of telephoto lenses, making distant subjects easier to frame without carrying extremely large or expensive glass. A 300mm lens, for example, behaves more like a 450mm equivalent, providing extra framing flexibility while keeping the overall setup lighter and more manageable. The Nikon Z90 could capitalize on this advantage, offering a tool that feels purpose-built for action-oriented photography rather than a scaled-down alternative to full-frame models. Turning to the expected hardware, the Nikon Z90 is rumored to feature a sensor in the 32 to 33 megapixel range, which would place it at the higher end of APS-C resolution. This sensor size would offer a strong balance between detail and speed, allowing for heavy cropping while still maintaining image quality. Some reports suggest the possibility of a stacked CMOS design, which would significantly improve readout speeds. Faster sensor readout is crucial for minimizing rolling shutter, improving electronic shutter performance, and enabling higher continuous shooting rates. If Nikon does go this route, it would signal a serious commitment to performance rather than cost-cutting. Powering the Nikon Z90 is expected to be a modern image processor closely related to what Nikon currently uses in its flagship full-frame cameras like the Z8 and Z9. This would be a major upgrade over previous DX models and would allow the camera to handle complex autofocus calculations, high-speed burst shooting, and demanding video tasks simultaneously. A processor of this class would also open the door to more advanced subject recognition, faster buffer clearing, and improved overall responsiveness. In practical terms, this would mean a camera that feels quick, confident, and capable in demanding shooting scenarios. Autofocus performance is one of the areas where the Nikon Z90 is expected to make the biggest leap forward. Nikon's recent full-frame cameras have earned strong praise for their AI-driven autofocus systems, particularly in subject detection and tracking. If even a portion of this technology makes its way into the Z90, it could represent a massive improvement over older DX models. The camera may be able to intelligently recognize people, animals, birds, and vehicles, locking onto subjects with greater accuracy and maintaining focus even in unpredictable motion. For wildlife and sports photographers, this kind of autofocus reliability can be the difference between capturing the moment and missing it entirely. Speed is another defining characteristic expected from the Nikon Z90. Rumors suggest continuous shooting speeds of around 15 frames per second with a mechanical shutter, with potentially higher rates available when using an electronic shutter. These numbers would place the Z90 firmly in high-performance territory, making it well-suited for fast-action photography. Whether tracking birds in flight, athletes in motion, or spontaneous street moments, the Nikon Z90 could offer the responsiveness needed to keep up with rapidly changing scenes. Combined with advanced autofocus, this speed could make the camera a compelling tool for demanding shooters. Video capabilities are also expected to play a significant role in the Nikon Z90's appeal. Modern cameras are increasingly judged by how well they balance still photography and video performance, and the Z90 is likely no exception. Expectations point toward 4K video recording at up to 60 frames per second, possibly oversampled from a higher resolution sensor for improved clarity and detail. This would result in cleaner footage with better color and reduced moire, appealing to hybrid shooters who regularly switch between stills and video work. In addition to internal recording, there is speculation that the Nikon Z90 could support advanced external video output. This may include 10-bit 4:2:2 video via HDMI, allowing for greater color depth and flexibility in post-production. Such features would make the camera more attractive to content creators who want high-quality footage without stepping up to a dedicated cinema camera. While the Z90 is unlikely to replace professional video rigs, its rumored capabilities suggest it could be a versatile option for documentary work, travel content, and online media production. Stabilization is another area where the Nikon Z90 is expected to deliver meaningful improvements. In-body image stabilization, potentially offering 5-axis correction, would help photographers and videographers achieve sharper results when shooting handheld. This is especially valuable in low-light situations or when using telephoto lenses, where even small movements can affect image clarity. For video shooters, effective stabilization can dramatically improve the smoothness of handheld footage, reducing the need for additional gear like gimbals in certain situations. Ergonomics and handling are also likely to reflect Nikon's more professional design philosophy. The Nikon Z90 is expected to feature a well-defined grip, thoughtfully placed controls, and weather sealing suitable for outdoor shooting. A high-resolution electronic viewfinder, potentially around 3.69 million dots, would provide a clear and detailed view for composing images and tracking moving subjects. A fully articulating touchscreen could further enhance usability, making it easier to shoot from unconventional angles, record video, or vlog when needed. Memory card support is another practical consideration that could set the Nikon Z90 apart from lower-tier models. Dual card slots are widely expected, possibly combining CF Express Type B and SD-UHS-2 support. This setup would offer both speed and flexibility, allowing photographers to handle high-speed bursts and high bitrate video recording with confidence. Dual slots also provide redundancy, which is especially important for professionals who cannot afford to lose critical shots due to card failure. In summary, the Nikon Z90 is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing APS-C camera prospects on the horizon. If rumors hold true, it could deliver a compelling combination of speed, advanced autofocus, strong video capabilities, and professional-grade handling in a compact format. Designed for photographers who want performance without stepping into full-frame territory, the Nikon Z90 could finally give DX shooters a modern flagship to rally around. While many questions remain unanswered, the potential is clear, and anticipation continues to grow as photographers wait to see whether Nikon will deliver on these expectations.